Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Release the need to be right. When you believe something, you assume you're right. You may even destroy relationships in order to defend your position. Let go of the need to defend your position. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials close up 55, NASDAQ up 49, S&P's up 15.5. Let's go over to Netflix right away. So Netflix, folks, bottom line, $50 down after the close yesterday, $50 down this morning, came back only $21 down. Not a bad setup, man. You talk about basically taking it back. They took it back. That being said, guess what? You get a high volume low out here laying at 344. That baby will get tested. And what you did when you put this now in a weekly or a monthly, it doesn't matter which way you want to go with this. Bottom line, what you're going to see is that you broke the trend that has been in place since December of 2017, and you broke it with conviction. Bottom line, when you do that, it came down, heavy volume, you can expect you're going to go back up and test that trend line again, and that trend line it basically is laying up there at 393. Right now you're at the 379. So don't be surprised it gets up there, gets into that 393, then basically blows apart again, comes all the way down to this 344 number. Big numbers all the way out there. CSX, so CSX, the big railroad out here, that just come out with numbers. Let's go CSX. Let's go see what that's doing. CSX closed at $64.44. That's trading up $2.66.63, and that was up 44 cents today. Your high up there is 67. Your last swing high is 66.69. And if we do take a look at what they're saying out here, their earnings per share was $1. Their revenue, the estimate had been $3.01 billion. They did $3.1 billion. So bottom line is that they did beat their numbers. Their volume revenue was up 2%. Gold contract got hit down $11.80, trading at $12.27. Silver also went south, down 20 cents, $15.60. XAU, HUI, GDX, different ball game. They all rejected lower price. The GDX finished the day out 21.88, flat for the day. It was down to 21.67. That came into its lowest swing, rejected it. Bottom line, we'll see whether they can get higher price. If we take a look at ABX, which is the second largest weighted structure, that was down 16 cents. What did save the GDX right from the get-go today was Newmont. Newmont traded from a price point of $36.21, ended up closing up at $36.39. So bottom line, it looks to me like we are going to basically continue higher after you rejected that lower swing point inside the GDX. Bitcoin, let's go take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin caught a bid out here today. Bitcoin up $653 in a matter of 2 days. Bitcoin has gone from a price point of $6,081. We are at $73.15, so big number on Bitcoin, no two ways about that. And what we're going to see, we're going to talk to out here is our man, Mr. Jason Path. He was all over that baby. We'll have him bisect and dissect that baby. He's going to be on in the next section. Notes and bonds. Bottom line, folks, these notes and bonds, they continue to want higher price. Now, it's pretty amazing. What you had is this. You had Powell testifying at 10 o'clock this morning in front of the Senate Banking Committee, which he does twice a year. They were grilling him on the stress test for the banks. They were grilling him on the spread inverted yield. The yield is not inverted yet. They were asking him questions about the inverted yield. They were asking him about interest rates. Bottom line is that he felt that things are going well. He did feel that trade barriers do threaten wages and growth. That's the bottom line. But he felt that we were still going forward and they were still going to raise short-term interest rates. That being said, the market is saying something totally different. So the market, bottom line, the 10-year, down 2 ticks, 120.03. 30-year off 3 ticks, 145.01. they both continue to want to get into the highs that were generated out here on May 30th. The 30-year happens to be right beside it. If we take a look at the 10-year right now is trading at yield at 2.862. The high for the last 3 months is 3.1. So bottom line, we'll see how that shakes out. But they're buying it. If they're buying it, folks, that means yields are going down, prices are going up. Oil's trading $68.04. Bottom line, oil came off the highs last week of 74. You're at 68. It looks like we're going to have the API numbers out tomorrow at 4:30. EIA Thursday at 10:30. You might get a small bounce here, but it looks on a longer basis this wants to run down to about the 64 level. King dollar traded higher today. You had juice behind the move too. King dollar did 18,000 contracts. Now that's not a huge amount of contracts, but bottom line is it is expansion of contract volume as you're moving to higher price. So what we have out here is this. You're at 94,720. Bottom line, that's going to go after the highs once again. The highs we're talking about out here are the 95,220. And what you do have with the dollar is this. The dollar index has been trying to take out the October 2016 high for about 8 weeks right now. The first time we got up there was the week of May 25th. June 1st. The highs we're talking about are 95,070. Each and every time we've gone up there, it's given it up. Now, the intriguing thing is that it's not that there's a lot of flack at this level either. I mean, the bottom line is that, it only traded up there 3 weeks. So we'll see how this shakes out as we get back up there again, because what King Dollar has done is this. Each and every time that it's gone up there, hasn't had the juice, backs down. The first time that we had any type of volume on the way down was the day of May 29th. The first time that we went up there, you got to a price point of 95,220. You backed down with dramatically lighter volume. It was like, okay, man, you're going topside again. Second time, it had a chance to go lower. You had an expansion of volume. Second time, we came down with 28,000 contracts. Bottom line, it did go lower, but it didn't get into the bottom of its strength. Third time, yesterday we had anemic volume on the way down. You only had 12,000. So bottom line, this thing wants to go after its highs once again. Stay right there, folks. We got our man, Mr. Jason Paff, coming back. And you can check out his newsletter at thedutchbook.com. We're going to be growling a problem with him in the next segment. Dow up 55, NASDAQ up 49, S&P's up 15. Come right back.